Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to Minecraft. This time we'll be looking at a mod called Flatlands Extension. It's very simple, very basic, and it'll be quick to go over, but I find it really cool nonetheless. So why don't we jump right in? So in the past, a criticism you may or may not have had with the way super flat worlds work is that while you can generate a totally flat world, and if you have structures enabled, you can even have villages in there, and on into these latest snapshots, you can now create custom layers, so you can have whatever materials you want in those super flat worlds. You've never been able to have things like trees and caves and everything that you'd find in a normally generated world just with a flat surface. So that's what this mod does. So if we go into more world options when we're going to create a new world, you'll now notice we have this fourth world type called Flatlands Extension. We go ahead and create this world, wait for it to load up. You'll notice that's exactly what we have, is we have a super flat world, except it has different biomes, it has trees, it's going to have villages, it even has caves down below if you dig down far enough. I haven't been able to find a surface ravine leading into caves as of yet. I'm not sure if that does or does not exist, and perhaps I've just been unlucky so far, but nonetheless, if we do go ahead and dig down, we can find some caves. So why don't we do that really quickly? Or actually, why don't we dig down at one of these areas? Oh, here we go. I've been unlucky thus far, and finally I just stumbled upon an underground cave right here. So while the top surface of the world is entirely flat, just like in super flat, except for the ravines that poke up at the surface, you still have all the different features to take advantage of. You can mine out ores, you can get all your normal resources, so on and so forth, and you could have an entire survival world on this. It's simply that the surface is flat, and it gives you an easier way to create larger structures if that's something you like to do in your survival world. Now, on top of the overworld being completely flat, there's also been a pretty big change to the nether. So why don't we jump on over into a creative world, and we'll go ahead and build a portal and hop on in. Okay, so let's light this portal up, and we'll jump on into the nether and see what that looks like. Alright, so now that we are in the nether, you'll notice that we have these really weird glowstone and obsidian trees, so that's new to the mod. The entire surface is flat, so you get a super flat nether as well, and you also get nether strongholds. Unfortunately, with the recent updates, the nether is just super jumpy and laggy, so that's why you're seeing my frame rate freezing a whole bunch, so I apologize for that. There's not much I can do about it, but anyway, you get the normal structural generation, you get the interesting trees, and you also get the roof with your glowstone spawning as usual. So that's the way this super flat extensions mod works. Again, it's super simple, super basic, but I think it's very cool, and some people might find it useful and or enjoyable to play on. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you have, a rating would be much appreciated. Other than that, you can find a link to more info on the mod in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.